Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Madgod Machinations. I am, of course, Madgod. Today we're playing a bit more Hearts with our Brazilian campaign. We're currently got a nice bit of an industrial run going. We're getting a lot of factories, building up. We're going to work on infrastructure soon enough, because there's some places that don't have any infrastructure, which is bad if I want to fight a war anywhere. The Brits are here. They're probably interested in the fact that I'm slowly turning communist. 5 days we will have excavation level 1, 95 until construction level 2, and 66 days until we get proper infantry guns level 1. Right now I'm sorely lacking in guns, because I am training a ton of troops to get everyone ready pretty much. No equipment, so here things going. I do have 7 men. Oh, there we go. Everything just ticked over right there. So, now that I've got that, I could go into political effort to get some more power, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into research. With excavation level 1 doing, that working, I could go into synthetic oil refineries, or I could go into this. More production? Yes, please. So the hope is now, Hindenburg disaster, oh no, on the trade front, I can now export another 8 rubber. So I am there. I've got the 8 that they need. The hope is that someone will buy my rubber. And then, especially if war kicks out, people will start to need rubber. And then, I'll get another factory, which will... I'm up to 14. Oh, yes, come on. August, that's barely any time to get a factory out. Yeah. War tension is really slow at the moment. So it has kind of delayed me bumping up the civvy economy. Total mobilization... Yeah, that does... It doesn't need a... Like, someone said when I did that, it ate a ton of my... when I was playing China, they said you did that and you lost... I only lost a bit. Only 3%. It's not massive. I'm always taking an export focus. I'm not going free trade because I still need some of them. It is slowing down my trade, admittedly. I think. Is it? Is there anything that... For... Yeah, the aluminium would be a bit of a bitch. Is it really actually slowing me down? If I go free trade, I think that might be an idea. Yeah, I might actually switch then. I'll go to free trade, which is bizarre because I'm turning fucking communist. Yeah. Limited exports. Would speed things up, so I might go free trade next. Especially when I get political effort. So I'll go free trade. I'll be able to trade more. That's only if people are buying. That's the thing. I'll think about that. I don't know. There's other stuff I could maybe get. We're quite unified, which is good. I'm not entirely sure. The higher the values, the stronger they will fight before considering surrender. So national unity is pretty important. And we're going to need that to tell the Americans, boo you, sir! Boo you for never getting involved in any of my playthroughs. Except for one, when I got close to you. I got to here, and then they went, no, fuck you. If you haven't seen that, go check out the massive playlist at this point of every Hearts of Iron campaign I've ever done. It's fun. Just stick it on, watch it for a couple of hours, and just listen to me talk endlessly. Hours of entertainment right there. You bored? Need something to listen to when you're sleeping? Listen to me. Why the fuck not? I get views. I'm being kind of selfish. I apologize. But... how else are we doing elsewhere? Close air support, we're at 65 out of 100. Slow but surely. Naval is just slowly all merging up. We're keeping it all nice and tight. The plan is that Venezuela and Bolivia are going to become my bitches. Bolivia because they have a whole heap and mess of tungsten in there. And I want it. And they have some steel. And Venezuela because they are a massive oil producer. And I would very much like that. So I'm planning to take their resources, and become an even better economic power. It'll also make me helpful to the Russians. My hand has turned a weird... I don't know why. Weird. Not sure what happened there. But 10 days until we get better guns, and I got to upgrade, which is going to be a bitch, because I am working on quite a few men. But I've got years, literal years to get this up and running, so I'm not worried. We're using shitty, really basic equipment. Soon we'll have guns and grenades, it'll be great. Bolivia won't know what hit them. Oh, well done, her. Oh. That's nice. She got to live. 2, 1. I don't. I'm there. Pause. Get that all up and running. I realize that, like, obviously the stuff takes over. Do I get refineries at this point? Let's get this. Then let's go into production. Switching up to weapons 1. 3 a day. That's not good. I need more a day. We are working on efficiency though, so that'll be fun. 26 days until we get construction level 2, which means things will be built faster. Yeah, 14 out of 15. I'm happy. Oh, it's a really silly achievement, but I'm just liking that things are going quite well. There's some tension over in the last place I was, but I find that interesting as like a scripted series of events. All of these nations just go, hey China, we're back with you, buddy. We got this. Japanese built up the Chinese border, as we talk about it. Of course, Japan is declared. There we go. Everything is going a bit tits up for those fools. We just got what we need. Let's go actually get that set up first. So, background backstop. Still not sure. Let's get this side up first. So I could go military factories, which would be nice. Collectivity force or factories. Let's get land doctrine 50%. Yeah, let's get this. In terms of the modifying the government, I don't want to get this yet. Compassionate gentleman. Let's get him. Because I want people trading with me, and if there's a bump... Yes, we got 2! National Spain. Okay. I'll fucking take it. I've got 15 out of 15, which is good. And 3 more factories coming on deck. Which means I'll soon be producing 2 things at once. One very slowly, admittedly, but it will make a difference. Just having that extra bit of, yeah, we got this. We got this. Will make life better for me, I think. Construction level 2, so that's even going to go even faster in a couple of days. And then we can get excavation level 2 and get a few more resources in the pot, which is also great. Great is my word of the year, apparently. If you do the word cloud of all the things I say, great is going to be one of the biggest words in there. I don't know why on earth anyone would do a word cloud for every word I've ever said in a video. And there'll be a lot of bastard in there. A lot of bastards. A lot of bastards. If you watch this with children, I don't know why. If you're underage, don't say that word. Don't. Be polite. Don't swear, kids. Don't swear. A lot of build-up on my borders. Should I be worried? Should I be paying attention to you people? I don't mean you, ladies and gentlemen. I, of course, mean all my enemies. Could get the radio. Motorized would be fun, though I could get that a bit quicker later on. I do... Yeah, excavation level 2. Let's face fact, that's where I'm going. Oh, that'd be awesome. Right, let's get excavation level 2. Surprised that doesn't... That'll be a bit lower. Oh well. Right, 29 days, and then improved machine tools, which means we'll be making more guns. Which means we will get through our deficit somewhat faster. We do have more military factories coming online. I will get that all set up, so I'll go straight in once that is ready to go. I think we should have enough resources to handle the added work, pretty much. But once we get that done, I will be quite the happy chappy. Let's get stuff on deck, just in case. I'd like to have things kind of prepared, so once I get a certain level, it's automatically building. I like a bit of automation. It makes me feel a bit more comfortable about how things are going. I don't have to watch everything. I just know it's being done. Artillery is something I very much like. I'd actually like that ahead of tanks, if I'm completely honest. So that's the plan. That's the plan for the moment. Admittedly, I'd like to get that up to 3 before I do anything else. So 3 factories and infantry equipment. Then I'll start to work on interwar fighters, just because I need to fill up my fighter pool, which is currently at 75. Close air support 24 fighters. Want more? Want to be able to just destroy Bolivia. Manpower wise, slow going. Join in. We're up to 2. That infrastructure is seriously going to be important though, because it's really bad up here, and that's kind of the key to Bolivia and Venezuela. Bolivia, however, is neutral, so I don't think they'll be going anywhere, which is great. And I'll be in the common turn, which is awesome, so I can just call in my allies as needs be. I think we'll go for... I'm going to go for synthetic oil experiments. I want to get that prepared. Getting some oil. Although I am going to be taking Venezuela, I'd rather have my own oil and add to my own rubber supplies. It's all about... trade is important. It helps you build. Helps you build faster. That's really it. If I can plow through... Like, this takes very little time. This should be done super, super quickly. And then I can think about forts, which would be amazing. Imagine just... coastal forts, like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, all across the thing. That would be just brilliant. Every part of Brazil has a fort in it at level 10. It's almost so militarized to the point of oblivion. We do need actually air bases. Let's get one there. I know I'm just filling things up with, like, possibly pointless jobs, but I'd rather have at least one in every place. And then I can work on that one, then I can work on that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. Get some planes into everywhere else, and then I'm actually half tempted to bump the Amazonas. Armament, oh cool, got that up and running. Let's get armament number 2 going. We got more power. We won't use it just yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any rush on that. I could go free trade. Yeah, I'm going to go free trade. That's completely wrong. Oh, hang on. Could go partial mobilization. Let's go with that. Okay. That just freed up factories. Yes! We're working on 2. So forget free trade, that's much better. Getting partially mobilized. Yeah, that starts ticking over. That'll take a year at this point, but once that'll get done fairly quickly in next month, then that moves on. That goes straight into here, which means we get that built up fairly quickly. The Amazonas is something I need to work on. We're going to get that. We're going to get railways down. We've got guns coming. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Dispersed industry would help, because we'll keep that production efficiency retention and base, which just means you'll start off and you'll be ready to go at a much quicker pace, which is fun for all the family. I'll be up the next. Things are going well. Things are going well, I think. Let's have a look at the rest of the world, shall we? Republic in Spain is unfortunately my Spanish comrades are getting beaten by those fascist dogs. Soviet Union, what are they up to? My Russia bros. NKVD divisions, fun times. Germans, what are they up to? Army innovations. The Brits are up to development in Australia, and the Americans are doing convoy tactics. Interesting. So they're really focused on their boats. Naval superiority, apparently. They want to take that from the Brits. Although no fleet is better than the Brazilian fleet. There we go. We should be able to do a bit of damage. I'll also want to get naval bombers. I want to be able to just ensure that nobody can sail into Latin America. If I can stop the Americans or like the allies, if it comes to that, being able to like hop in through here, that would be pretty big. Like, this gives them a really easy advantage. They can sail in, go, right, naval invasion, blip, there we go. And they're into Latin America. A bit harder if they're coming from here. There's, of course, the Falklands, which I need to defend as well. And keep an eye on. Or take, if needs be, Britain. Watching you. Keeping my eye on you. You know what? I'm getting a bit tired of everyone kind of posting up on my border. So, post up on the Oblivion border. I realise, of course, that there is very little actual infrastructure out there, and that could be a problem. But we're going to work on that. Oh, the 4 as well. Oh, brilliant. There we go. Who am I trading with then? National Space. But I helped destroy my communist brethren. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I'm not a good person at all. We are importing a lot from the Soviet Union. I would trade with other people, but maybe I should. Who needs the help? Who? No, fuck it. I'll just stay with the Soviet Union. I'm returning communist soon enough, I hope. I'm currently at 34%. Okay. 34%. I shall probably go armament level 3. I'll go armament level... I can't get that, can I? No. More factions, 50. Not quite there yet. I'm at 35. I'm close. But I'll probably go collectivist ethos. Which won't do much. Collectivist ethos. Won't do much because I don't have any democracy. Right. Bolivians. I see your 2 troops. How many do you actually have? 9 to 15 divisions. Interesting. 48. 48. Is like, does that represent number of divisions? Yeah, right. So that is actually every one of those. I was always curious. Does that actually mean number of like? No, but it's not. It's actually full divisions, which makes sense really when you think about it. And I'm just being stupid. Ah, dear. Right, we are currently churning out infrastructure. We are now in that place. Armament is up and running. Cool. Let's get the next one, which means we are currently working on all our guns and nothing else. But we should be making lot more, lot quicker. Let's do this. Soon we'll have our interwar fighters, our towed artillery, and our Great War tanks. We can start to integrate them into our forces and just create an absolute ball ache for anyone who dare question the Brazilian supremacy of communism. Of course, totes. Totally. Our own Latin American brand of communism. We'll work with Brazil, but... not Brazil, we'll work with Soviet Union, but really the Soviets have their own notion of things. Here in Brazil, we have our own... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm just waiting for that to take over. just hold station. That's done. Not doing that then. Engineering into the radio, I think, would be a fun idea. Let's get that, because I do want radar. Radar is important for my defense, because I want to make sure that none of the Bolivian fighters can get in, and I want to be able to shoot them down immediately with all my anti-air that I'll probably not have. That'll be done in March. Not too long, actually, the first one, but we do want to get that. Keep going, and that'll be done January. That's not long at all. Brilliant. Oh, I'm loving this. I can get more. I do need to actually get my military factories planned in. So I'll put one there, 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, and 1 there. There we go. That's the plan for now. I also need to get those built in, which is the thing. I probably should also build a naval dockyard, more probably. Naval bases, also probably a thing, though we'll wait. We'll wait in that front. We have a lot of construction to do, mainly infrastructure and airports, before we get to military factories. But I think we'll actually be able to burn through it fairly quick with the amount of stuff we have right now. Considering, like, this is the chunky shit. This is 7,200. Like, all of this is tiny compared to that. Yeah, this is just going to be even like maybe almost 2 a month they would just be burned through. So that's good. That's good. And we'll have our infrastructure. We'll have our trades. Everything will be. I'm not going to say great. It'll be good. It'll be awesome. Awesome sauce. In terms of logistic, we are building more units. Our guns, we're still in a bit of a deficit. Not going to lie, 6,000 more needed. But we're up to almost 20 a day, which is not great, but it's better than 11. We still have more production to go. Almost 20% more. Excavation, there we awesome. Right. I really need to diversify my vocabulary. It's terrible. You just tend to get into like the habit of it. 178. It could go in there. It could go down here. Could build better subs. 177 days. It could go infantry doctrine. Could go artillery. Could go here. 130 days for support. Let's get that. Support weapons are critical. National. I took away some of my national unity, you bastards. Can we just become communist now? I'd very much like to become communist. 52%. We're ready to go. I know. And with that, it is time to end this part, ladies and gentlemen. But thank you very much for watching. Now, of course, we've been Madgod. It's been Madgod Macdish playing Hearts of Iron 4. Remember to check me out. Check out all the other videos. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I shall see you all next time.